Live from Cullman, Alabama, Premier Bank presents Wake Up Cullman.
Everyone, I'm Jacob Murphy.
I'm Natalie Bonner.
And again, welcome to another tantalizing episode of Wake Up Cullman. I love trying to see what different words I can use there. I'm sorry.
Tantalizing. Well,
Tantalizing. I mean, I
that's
could
a
have picked
different
a lot weirder words like mesmerizing or self-aware.
Well,
anyway,
happy Tuesday, everyone. Thank you
Absolutely.
for joining us. You know, we were just talking about how cold it was this morning and how it's already starting to irritate my sinuses and give me congestion.
Is there a moment when you're not sick?
Could you just not? Anyway,
I'm sorry.
But by mid-afternoon, it's going to be so hot that I'm going to hate the fact that I'm in long sleeves. So it's that weird balance between where we're transitioning from summer into fall, and you've got symptoms of both weather just present right now. So
Absolutely.
It's kind of a muddled composition.
It's that weird moment where we have to decide whether or not we would rather be sweaty or cold.
Yeah, literally. Or just layer. But,
And it's only a South thing, because everywhere else it's immediately one and immediately the other, and it stays that way. Only here in the South do we have the joys of weather that can't make up its mind.
Yes, bipolar weather.
It can be sunny and snow, and then immediately it's 10 million degrees outside, and it's also raining. So, whatever. I guess both is good. Prepare for every type of weather always. Umbrella / jacket / shorts / swim trunks, all in the same car.
Yeah, that's why they invented layering.
True, I suppose. There is something that with the weather shifts we do need to consider, and I'm an advocate of the flu shot. Personally,
That's a good point.
Personally, now I know there's a lot of people that have a stand against that kind of thing. A lot of people don't like vaccinations. A lot of people don't like having strange people poke you with needles. I'm one of them. But there are benefits to getting those types of vaccinations, and flu shot's one of those ones that it's important to get in advance. It's not a moment of, I'm feeling symptoms, time to get it, because at that point you already have it, and the flu shot's not going to help you at all.
Yeah, well, there's several different pharmacies around town, CVS, Walgreens, they all offer those flu shots at a very affordable price.
At this point, I believe a few of them that I've popped into just for small things have actually told me that the flu shot is free.
Really?
Yeah, I think that people realize that the flu is one of those things that it's more of a threat than it is anything else, and I feel like people are starting to realize that those kind of things, if you want to encourage vaccinations, you make them affordable, and the most affordable thing you could possibly make something is free. So
yeah, I also think the Cullman Health Department last year, I think they did a few free rounds of flu shots. So, I mean, you never know.
Yeah, I'm just excited that maybe that I won't catch it this year because I've gotten my flu shot. So, if not, well then I guess it was meant to be. Not much to do from that point. There are a few other things that we do recommend. Again, keep warm. Your hands and feet are very big are very big disadvantages. When they get cold, the rest of you will tend to get cold. So definitely try to keep yourself warm in any way possible.
They say you lose like 80% of your body warmth through your head or something. Always try to wear a hat or something.
Cover the ears, because those will wreck you. I promise. There's a lot of things. There's a lot of small things that you can do to keep your health generally improved. Eat healthier during the winter, because fast foods and fatty foods tend to lower the immune system, and the colder it gets, the more your immune system has to work. So, lots of lean meats, lots of vegetables. Try to stay a little healthier during the winter, because trust me, that whole hibernation idea doesn't work out so well for our species. So, just saying, just try to keep an open and healthy mind there, and enjoy the colder weather, because it does only happen once a year, and a lot of good things can happen because of the cold, like bugs go back to the underworld where they come from, and snakes are no longer a thing because they also go back to the underworld where they came from. So. I'm sorry, I hate bugs.
Yeah, I just don't know about you. Anyway.
Mosquitoes are the devil.
That is true. Mosquitoes do go away.
Well, and another thing that I would like to mention today is that I'd like to personally thank our sponsors that have supported us so well through the last since we've revamped the show. And one way that I know that they've shown support through us is by giving us these amazing prizes to turn around and give to you guys, the viewing audience, because we do appreciate you as well. So let's take a look at what some of those prizes that they've been so graciously allowed us to have. And again, there is a sausage biscuit from Bojangles and a day pass for 6 to the Cullman Wellness and Aquatic Center. So if you would love to have a chance to win both of those prizes. You can call us at 256-734-7399. Now, there is a catch. You have to check our Facebook page and find out who our sponsor of the day is before you call. And again, we must mention that it's only one winner per household every 30 days to give people an even chance. But if you know who that Facebook sponsor of the day is, definitely call us and you can win those awesome prizes.
Well, we have some incredible guests coming on today.
Oh, yes.
We have Kathy Scruggs with the Community Concert Series, as well as one of their featured guests who we are so excited to have, Mr. Kevin Johnson. He is a ventriloquist, and we are actually going to have the opportunity to meet him and see what he's got going on.
Absolutely. And some of you may recognize him from things such as the David Letterman Show and America's Got Talent, so you do not want to miss talking to him today. It's going to be great. So definitely join us again in just a moment, and we'll be right back.
Fire, accident, storm. They all happen in Cullman County, and for 3 generations, Night Free Insurance has been there for you. Continuing today with Elliott and Westcott Free, customizing your life, home, auto, and business insurance with companies like Auto Owners, State Auto, and Southern Guarantee. Call Westcott, Elliott, Judy, Tina, Angie, or Nelda. Night Free Insurance, where people are the difference.
Life lived in black and white is not a life lived. Today, I choose color. To see it. To feel it. To be in it. To be upon it. And to live a life surrounded by it. Today, I put on a fresh coat.
With classic bolognese behind you, there are racks of lamb ahead. There are tartlets to take on, and crazy knife skills to perfect. There is you and your muse, the appliance brand more chefs choose. Chefs choose KitchenAid for their homes more than any other brand. And when every machine does incredible things, there's so much more to make.
And welcome back, everybody. And we are here today with Kathy Scruggs. She's with the Cullman Community Concert Series. So we are really excited to have you on the show. Thank you for coming by.
Oh, thanks for having me. I'm
Absolutely.
excited to be here.
Thank you. Well, can you tell us a little bit about Cullman Community Concert Association? If people are just not familiar with what exactly they do and how long they've been around, can you tell us about that?
Sure, I'd be glad to. We've actually been around for 66 years, and some people still say, I've never heard of it, So, but we have been around that long, and what we try to do is provide quality live entertainment that's totally family-oriented. You can bring the kids, and that's one exciting thing. I want to talk about the kids in just a moment. But we have all kinds of acts. Tonight we have a ventriloquist, Kevin Johnson, and he's going to be on, I know, in a few minutes, so I'm going to let him speak for himself.
That's awesome.
But we have classical music, we have soul music, we have country music, and we have something called grassical music this year.
Oh,
so
grassical.
we try to bring all different kinds of entertainment to Cullman.
Okay, so is it always primarily musically influenced?
Sometimes. Now, Kevin's performance tonight is not necessarily musically influenced. So every once in a while we have one of these that comes in. We had a comedian, psych comedian, Robert Post, that came a few years ago.
Okay.
And so every once in a while it's not musical. Most of them are musical, though.
Okay, very nice. How many people make up the Community Concert Series?
Performers? Our subscribers?
Yes.
Okay, probably around 300, I think, 350, something like that.
Wow.
So we would love to have more.
Wow.
We'd love to have a lot more. All of our concerts are down at Wallace at the
Okay.
Beverly Haynes Theater. Beautiful, beautiful venue.
It is a beautiful
Wonderful,
venue.
comfortable seats, and it's just such a fun night. Just kick back and relax and enjoy yourself.
This is really a great opportunity too for all of the students at Wallace State to come out and just kind of you know, get more culturally aware with the different types of music and different entertainers that y'all bring out.
Absolutely. And all of the Wallace students and faculty get in free with your student IDs.
Oh, wow.
So there is no reason not to come. And like I said, this guy tonight, you are just going to love him.
Okay.
And also, anyone can come. If you haven't subscribed yet, there's still plenty of time. You can do that at the concert tonight. It's $60 for a whole season.
Oh,
That's
that's really
5
affordable.
concerts for $60. And if you just pick and choose your concerts, it's $30 per concert. So it's really a good deal to buy the season subscription.
Definitely.
So-
Now, how would you go about getting tickets?
Okay, like I said, you can do it tonight at the concert, and we'll have your tickets right there for you. You can go online to our website, which is Cullman Community Concert Association.com. You can buy them there, and we'll have the tickets there. But like I said, you can just buy them tonight, cash, check. We also take credit cards. We'll be able to do that tonight too. So,
Awesome.
anyway, but our other concerts coming up, if I could just mention
Oh,
those
yeah,
real
go for it.
quickly. In October, we're going to have Svetlana Smolina, and she's a Russian pianist, classical pianist.
Wow.
So, and she, beautiful, and just absolutely plays beautiful. She's wonderful. Mike Ferris has won Grammy and Dove Awards. Is going to be here in at the end of October. Our holiday concert is the DePue Brothers.
Oh,
They're
okay.
the ones that play the Graskell. They were here a couple of years ago, but they're going to do a Christmas concert this time. So they are really awesome. And Billy Dean will be here in March, country music star. So
Wow,
I
that
think
sounds
we've got
really
a great
exciting.
lineup this
I
year.
think this is going to be a good
Yeah.
year. Yes, ma'am.
Good. Well, I hope I'm going to see y'all there.
Yeah, we definitely hope to come out. That's incredible. I have one final question. Now, who helps bring all of these different performers to the area? Obviously, the concert association. Who makes up this concert association?
Well, we have a board.
A board.
There's about 20 board members.
Okay.
And I'm president of the board, and then we have several, like I said, several other officers. And any of the board members that want to can go to Nashville. We have a conference the first weekend in August every year. And we go, and Live on Stage is the company we work through, and they present all of these different showcases. And we'll probably look at 30 or 40 different acts over the course of like Friday and Saturday. So like little 15-minute snippets of each one. And from those, we come back and report to the board, and that's how we choose our acts.
Okay,
Very good.
awesome. I just had to ask about the process. I
Sure,
just think
yeah.
that's really interesting.
Yeah, so it's really great. We had, like I said, Live on Stage does a great job in bringing just really great professional, like I said, family-oriented acts for us to choose from.
Very awesome.
Well, thank you, ma'am. We appreciate you coming on, and we're excited to see where this goes because, again, I've heard of at least 2 of them, so I'm excited to see
Yay.
to learn
I've
to
heard
learn
of the
more of
DePue
these.
Brothers, and that's the only one I've heard of.
Okay, well, there
Yes,
you
ma'am.
go.
Well, there you go. We'll move from that point.
Well, thanks so much for having me on. I
Thank you.
appreciate it.
Yes, ma'am. And again, if you'll join us in just a moment, we'll be speaking with Mr. Johnson. Stay tuned.
Life lived in black and white is not a life lived. Today, I choose color. To see it. To feel it. To be in it. To be upon it. And to live a life surrounded by it. Today, I put on a fresh coat.
Have you been online to see our brand new website? Go to mycolemantv.com. There you can find links to see a live stream, notes from today's shows. You can meet our sponsors and even meet us here at the station. But don't forget about that Meet the Sponsors link. There you can see advertisements from the sponsors that help keep us on the air. You can also click on the links to go to these sponsors' web pages. My Cullman Television. Let's discover Cullman together.
Hi, I'm Jay Mullins with Premier Bank.
And I'm Jacob Mullins.
For more than 26 years, we've been providing friendly personal banking services to the citizens of Cullman and surrounding counties. We continue to provide new and improved services to our customers, and we even have a new look. So come by and see us at any of our 9 convenient locations. And remember, the same friendly personal service, and we're open on Saturdays.
Welcome back. So as you can tell, obviously we are not joined by just one individual, but by 3, which is different for us, but we're excited because this is probably the coolest thing we've ever done.
Yeah, this is by far the coolest thing I've ever done.
No way! Cullman, I love it here.
Oh man, okay, composure. Again, so this is Mr. Kevin Johnson, and thank you for coming on the show. Do you mind? Oh yes, sir. Do you mind introducing your friends here?
No problem. On my left is Matilda.
Hello.
She's the nicer of the two. It's like having the angel and the devil on your shoulder, if you will.
Yeah, that leaves me out, doesn't it? What's up?
This is Clyde.
Check it out. How you feeling? You all good? You all good? Feeling good?
I know they're strange this morning. It's too early.
No, it's not. We love it this early.
Oh, I love them.
Thank you. They do love me.
But Matilda, she's been with me since 1991. Clyde's been with me since 1983.
Oh, wow.
If you can believe that.
I am that old and still look this good. What's up? Check it out.
He's not humble at all.
Oh, he ages well, so that's good.
Thank you.
It's
I still have a little hair left.
just a few hairs left.
Now, where do they come from?
We live in Southern California, just north of San Diego, which is why this is really early this morning.
No, we love it.
But we live in Southern California. Like I said, we are happy to be here in Alabama. We don't get to Alabama very often, and so we're excited about tonight's show.
I know, me too. Bring the kids. Tell them all to come out.
It is a very family-friendly show. We do a lot of work with Disney Cruise Line, so it's Disney family-friendly, if you will. And so we have a lot of audience participation in the show as well. I want to make sure people know that. We get the kids up on stage and have some fun.
Yeah, then we see who the dummy really is. What's up?
No, we don't call them dummies. It's not politically correct. Sorry. But nonetheless, we're excited. Oh, I heard also about you could buy tickets at the door tonight.
Yes.
Right? And I don't know if she mentioned that they're $30 at the door, but if you pay $60 online, you get the whole season. I think.
I'm like, really?
That's 5 shows for the price of 2, right?
I know, right? What's up with that?
So buy the whole season, and then you get us for free.
That's a good way to look at it.
That is incredible. Now, how do Matilda and Clyde like being in Alabama? What do they think about this temperature?
I love it.
You love it?
I love it out there. It's so nice and cool.
I know.
It's been really hot where we're at.
That makes one of us because I'm not a cold fan. So.
Aww. Yeah, we're having kind of a drought out there.
We need water.
You guys can have it. You just take it.
Yeah, give us some water, man. Like right now.
No, you don't need water now.
What's up?
We do need some rain, but it is beautiful out here. We've tried to do some internet research about the area.
And there's a lot to read about.
There is a lot to read about, definitely.
And Hansville? I'm like, where is Hansville anyway?
People who live here still ask that question.
Oh, yes. Well, we found it.
Yes.
In the dark.
Which is strange.
I know, it's like 4 miles wide. That's it. We almost missed it.
The now entering and the now exiting sign are the same one.
That's it.
And the one street light, we found it.
No, but it's nice to work in these smaller towns as well because it's very personal, and we get, sometimes with the big cities like L.A. and San Diego, you just get lost in the show.
And I get lost anyway. Right, Natalie?
Me too, Matilda.
Thank you. Oh, she knows me.
I do. I know you.
We're
Yes.
friends for life. BFF. What's up? You hit me up on Facebook. What's up?
I like
Social
it.
media. What do you do?
I love it.
Ignore it if you can help it.
Right.
I know. How do you lose friends? Meet me on Facebook. I'll unfriend you in a week. How about that?
Yeah. Quickest way to end a conversation is add me on Facebook.
That's it. That's right. Well, and they don't do Facebook as much.
More like Twitter. I tweet.
Please, it's too early for that kind of joke.
I can handle it. That's all right.
Now, how did you get into this?
Well, I was a very bored child. We couldn't afford Teddy Ruxpins, which some of you people remember the Teddy Ruxpins were the talking bears?
Yeah, okay.
And we couldn't afford those, so I had to make them talk. So That's how I got started. I started in
Pretty
1979, if you can believe that.
Wow.
And started out with the wooden head type of characters, but they
Yeah.
scared all the children, you know, and Hollywood's really helped us out with
I
that.
think they've scared the people that bought them. So.
Right. Well, I have 5 children at home, and they won't allow me to bring my characters in the house. They have to stay in the garage
Oh my
because they scare the kids.
I don't scare him. Yeah, she does. Nightmares. What's up?
But I started out with the wooden head type characters, then slowly worked towards the softer characters because the kids are, they're a little more approachable. And then the
Yeah.
wooden heads, they're a little scary, even scary for me. I don't let them sleep in the hotel room with me either. They stay in the car.
Oh, no, yeah, no.
Yeah, we want to wake up in the morning.
No, it's not that scary. People are afraid of ventriloquists. Don't be afraid of ventriloquism. All right, it's not like mimes and not like clowns.
No, no.
It's good
that's
comedy.
Mimes.
I know, right?
Can you imagine a mime as a ventriloquist? I'd like to see that. You can't talk. I get it.
No, okay, please.
I'd like to see I'd like to see someone like yourself like mess with a mime.
That would be good.
Make the voice come
That
out.
would
and the
be
mime's like,
fun.
I'm in a box. That's a weird box. It had a tornado in it.
Okay, all right, thank you.
That's all right. It's all good.
Thanks for playing. Wow. But I started when I was 9.
Okay.
9 years old, and eventually worked my way through college doing it, and thought I should do this for a living.
Yeah.
Against all of the counsel from my parents and grandparents, they said, don't do it. It's too competitive. You'll never make it. And I got a job at Legoland back in 1999.
Very nice.
And we had a daily show out there.
We loved it, and the kids liked it. It was cool.
We were there for 9 years. Did 9,000 shows, if you can believe that.
Wow, no.
Then I decided to go out to work at sea.
That's right, and that's how you got so skinny.
Okay, and she brought the elephant out. Anyway, yeah. I know, they were like, oh, your videos, they don't look that way. But we're most known for Godzilla Theater. I don't know if you mind if we do that this morning.
no.
Is that all
I
right?
would love that, yeah.
So, do you know what it is? Have you heard of it?
We've actually, before you came on the show, I nerded and went and watched everything that I could find.
No way! Yeah, we have our own Wikipedia.
Yeah, that's actually
That's
big.
really scary that
do.
we found a Wikipedia. But if you don't mind, I'll give you that, and then we can do what you want to do. But the Godzilla Theater, people think is it work well on television because you can dub it in, but it's like that. You have to watch for just a second. Are you scared? Look outside. There's something coming for you. Do you know what it is?
I don't care what it is. I'm sitting here. We got this, man. I got Jacob and Natalie here. I'm kind of scared, though. I don't think I can handle it.
Sorry, lady. Stick close to us. You do all right. Lady, look. Look, it's Godzilla. We have to get out of here right now.
Here, lizard, lizard, lizard.
No, anyway, you can come tonight and see the rest of it. It's a little weird live, really, but
Very neat.
the camera, they can mess with you.
We always mess with you. We're in your head, Jake. We're in your head.
No. Don't scare him. Okay, sorry.
If you hear about me in a hospital later, it's okay.
All right. But the good news is for the kids who are afraid to come out tonight, don't be afraid. It's free if you come with a paid parent. Isn't that great? Or a paid adult, I should say. Come with
Preferably when you know.
somebody.
Yes, just grab somebody. Say, come on, let's go to the show, man. Pay for it. I'll get in. What's up?
Oh my gosh, that's funny. Now, what's your favorite part about what you do?
It's definitely, I'd have to say the experience of, I don't want to say the word applause, but that's really what the feel-good excitement of when the audience and you connect. It's the chemistry. When you create that moment with the audience, because sometimes you walk out and you don't connect with the audience, and it's just, then it becomes work.
And I don't like to work. I don't work at all. I just sit there. Put in a new battery. Let's make it happen.
No, they're not battery operated. Anyway, but when we really connect with the audience and have that chemistry, there's nothing more exciting and exhilarating. I love it.
That's what keeps us coming back.
That's right. We do love it. And the kids, well, I say the kids, my kids, they're, my oldest is 17, youngest is 7 months.
Oh, wow.
And everywhere in between. I know, right?
Oh, yeah, that's
So,
awesome.
You have the spectrum.
And we get to try out the material at home.
And they all love it. Except for the 17-year-old, not so much.
Oh, no. Now,
Oh,
what do
he's
your
not too
kids
cool.
think of Matilda and Clyde?
The younger ones really like it. They at one point they all try to do ventriloquism. You know, you think,
Yeah.
That has
don't you want to do what your parents do? You know.
Yeah.
Said, your dad is a truck driver. How'd that work out for you? Huh?
Okay, nonetheless, the kids, they all try to do the puppetry and such, but They think they're real.
We are real. We are real. Look into my eyes. What's up? My bad.
He's easily lost.
Very nice. So do any of your kids have some talent for this?
You know, they started getting into more magic than the ventriloquism.
Oh.
Ventriloquism is not easy to do. It took me
It's
4
not,
years
yeah.
to learn how to do it.
Now, if I read correctly, your grandfather did magic, did he not?
He was a magician, yes, and got me started. So I did magic at the same time I was doing ventriloquism, but at one point made the switch and decided to take the magic out of the show,
Okay.
and we just do the ventriloquism now. But
Very nice.
it is, it's so amazing to watch.
How do you even start to begin to try to become a ventriloquist? I mean, what exercises do you do, or how do you even figure out if you
That's
have
a
a talent
challenge,
for that?
because you have to reteach yourself to talk all over again.
Okay.
Because instead of using lips, your tongue has to do all the work.
And I don't even have one. Isn't that weird? Yes, you do. It's painted on in there. I see it.
Don't be rude. But you have to learn to talk with your tongue and make all the same sounds. But you can phonetically make all the sounds your lips make with just your tongue.
Wow.
But that's what took the longest. I wasn't trained, self-taught.
wow.
But my mom used to take us to the pet store when we were kids instead of the zoo.
We couldn't afford the zoo. We can afford the pet store, though. What's up?
But we would go, and I would love the parrots because they would talk like us, but it freaked me out that they don't have lips. So
Yeah.
how do they talk like us and they don't have lips? So it intrigued me, so I learned how to emulate what they were doing. So I learned to talk with the tongue, and 4 years later,
We were doing it.
well, Clyde started out with us, like I said, in '83, so it was about 4 years after getting started. He's been with me the longest.
Now,
That's
do they feel like your children? You've had them long enough.
They do. I have to separate them, though, periodically, because they fight. Well, most siblings would anyway. But
Yeah.
and now that we're not working at Legoland, which was a daily show, 3 to 5 shows a day, 5 days a week, then they saw a lot more of each other. But now that we work, only a few shows a month now, which is nice for these two.
Because we don't have to see each other every day, right? What's up?
Now, I'm going to ask, I love that you say what's up. That's like your tagline. But
It is.
And I'm talking to you.
Thank
That's
you.
awesome.
That's right. Eye contact. What's up?
Now, why does he say what's up?
Because there was something like in the 90s, like, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up.
Okay, we got it.
Wasabi. You like sushi?
I do like sushi.
Yeah. Wasabi.
Please.
It's all good.
But he does have his tagline.
And I say, whatever. No, actually, it's awkward.
That's her thing, is the awkward.
It is awkward. Yeah, hanging out with her, always awkward. What's up?
I know, what's up? What do you do with that? You just never let it go.
We got this.
It's hard to let some of those things go. We, as our closer in the show, if you come out to the show, is very much an old tradition of ours, but I don't want to let it go. So some people think, that's dated.
Well, I'm kind of dated. And I'm way dated. What's up? But I still look good. Maybe I should date someone. Now, how about let's just leave that alone right now? How about that? Too early to talk about that.
This is not The View. All right, no. We're not going to talk about that. But anyway, did you have any other...
Well, how long have you been with this particular program?
This is our first year with,
wow.
I'm with it, never thought about talking about live on stage, but it's a group that helps organize all these shows for me. So it's the first time working with them. And this is the first time working with the Cullman Community Concerts Association. Very excited about it. So I hope this is the beginning of a long relationship with all these associations. So we should have a lot of fun with it. But tonight we'll see how it kicks off.
We're going to make it happen.
This was the first week of football, and this is the first week for us.
Oh, wow.
We're going to make it happen.
Well, I am very, very, very excited for the Cullman community to get to see this. It's unbelievable, honestly. I love it.
Thank you.
I want to keep her.
Yeah, that's it. I'm staying here.
Yeah.
You like Alabama? I like Cullman. Let's do this.
She likes me the best, though.
I do. Yeah, all right. Jacob and I will hang out.
All right, we got this.
We got this. All we got to do is say, what's up?
Yeah.
Yes, all right.
I love it. Okay, so just to recap, do not forget to come out tonight and support this, because what an incredible opportunity. Can we just go over the details one more time? It's at the Betty Lee Thames Theater out at Wallace State. and it's going to happen at 7 o'clock.
That's correct.
Tickets are $30 at the door, and if you want to maybe call in advance and find out a little bit more information, a good contact number would be for Wallace State. It's going to be right here.
Yes.
Let's see. It's going to be 256-339-4447. So definitely call them, find out if you have any other questions, or you can visit them online. So.
And again, he is just one of many great performers that will be on the show or through the concert series. And again, we could not encourage you enough to subscribe. Again, that's $60 for 5 shows instead of $30 for just one. So if you are interested in this kind of cultural affairs, it is fantastic to try to do that. We can't, again, encourage you enough. I'm going to stop now because I just can't. I'm excited.
Thank you so much for coming on the show. It was very nice to meet y'all. Matilda and Clyde, thank you for joining us today.
All right.
You're just going to stay with me. It's okay.
Thank you. Wait, take me with you. We're staying.
No, that's right. Thanks for having us this morning. I appreciate that.
Thank you, guys.
You'll join us again in just a moment. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Jay Mullins with Premier Bank.
And I'm Jacob Mullins.
For more than 26 years, we've been providing friendly personal banking services to the citizens of Cullman and surrounding counties. We continue to provide new and improved services to our customers, and we even have a new look. So come by and see us at any of our 9 convenient locations. And remember, the same friendly personal service, and we're open on Saturdays.
With classic bolognese behind you, there are racks of lamb ahead. There are tartlets to take on, and crazy knife skills to perfect. There is you and your muse, the appliance brand more chefs choose. Chefs choose KitchenAid for their homes more than any other brand. And when every machine does incredible things, there's so much more to make.
And welcome back. So, that was the best.
That was incredible.
I cannot express enough how much I enjoy it.
Yes.
I'm a kid at heart, and that is not just a
You're still a
kid-based
kid,
show, but that is still
anyway.
That is something I enjoy completely.
Yes, honestly, I could just sit there and watch them all day. I just think that's incredible.
It's a talent I will never have.
A lot of people
Never.
will never ever have that talent. That's not something you wake up with and you just are born knowing everything about it and have the ability to do it. The fact that he spent years training and honing that ability, just incredible. It's so entertaining. And
That's one of those things where I can barely even speak in a different accent,
Oh, yeah.
let alone speak in a different accent without my face moving.
Oh, yeah.
So,
oh, yeah.
respect. Much
Now,
respect.
kids, they mentioned something about kids tonight?
Yes, the kids are free, and they wanted us to specify that kids actually is defined by 12th grade and under. So as long as you're not a working class adult, you can get in for free.
And this is all shows?
All shows.
Wow.
And
Okay.
it's not just all shows. That includes Wallace State students, as they aforementioned. As long as you have a student ID, you do get in for free.
Very nice.
So, yes, I'm excited. Sadly, I don't have one of either of those. I am beyond 12th grade and do not have a student ID. So I guess I'm considered a working class adult.
You are.
Doesn't seem like it. All right, so, well, as we've stated with many other free things, once again, we do have prizes to give out every day, and I would like to point out that I don't think anyone's won that for today. So I'm going to do what I like to do, and that's sort of nudge you in the right direction of finding out who our sponsor of the day is. So if you have not found out yet, here is your hint. It is which one of our sponsors offers $6 and $7 meal deals. Now, we'll ask again, which of our sponsors offers a $6 and $7 meal deal? You should know who this is. Play this ad quite often. And more so, they're about the only people I know in town that offer a $6 and $7 meal deal.
Yes.
Specifically. So again, call us at 256-734-7399. That's 256-734-7399. Call in, let us know who that sponsor of the day is, and win those prizes. Because if you don't, I'm going to forcibly make someone call and win something.
And now it's time for our Facebook friend of the day. So our Facebook friend of the day is going to be Chad Lee, and Chad Lee likes Kid Rock and Hank Williams Jr. And for being our Facebook friend, we would like to give Chad a large barbecue sandwich from Mad Dog Mike's.
You know, besides that, it also looks like he likes go-karts.
It does look like he likes
And he was in full racing gear, so racing go-kart. Not like that awkward thing that you get on at like those $4 mini golf places. No, he legitimate go-kart. And that's exciting.
Yeah, a legitimate go-kart.
It's like a mini NASCAR for days. Have you never seen those?
I have,
They
yeah.
have like pit crews and stuff, or like a wheel that's this big.
Yeah. Well, now it's time for our Discover Cullman highlights.
Absolutely.
So, you want to tell them what it
We're
is?
talking about a place that I've enjoyed frequently enough. It is Duchess Bakery. Now, Duchess Bakery is, I can only imagine from the name, a traditional German bakery, although they do have some non-traditional meals. But they've got a wide array of items that I think people should be aware of. For instance, I'm a huge chocolate eclair fan. Now, let me state here, I don't eat sweets much. So if I eat your sweets, consider yourself very special. Because I'm not kidding. I didn't even eat anything my mom makes that has sugar in it.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, it's just a really awesome place. It's very, very much a huge draw for Cullman. It's been here since, I feel like Cullman was founded, but I know that's
in the beginning, there were Duchess Bakery.
But, you know, these donuts, honestly, if you've not had one, they rival, it seems as if people constantly compare them to their rival Krispy Kreme. Like, Krispy Kreme truly has nothing on the Duchess donuts that we have here in Cullman. They're incredible.
And again, you know, Krispy Kreme being like a corporately owned business with tons and tons and tons of stores, Duchess only has this one. And they still rival a business that's been around for just as long and has twice as many stores, and I'd still choose Duchess over them any day. The biggest thing about them is that they do have a lot of different items that people are filled with. Again, they have cookies, cakes, donuts. They're not just a donut shop. They do serve coffee every morning. They have delicious milks and such if you're into that. But the biggest thing that they offer is the $7 for a dozen glazed donuts in a bag. And that is what we here at the studio have often frequented. And they're fantastic. They're homemade donuts. They're not like store-bought and then repackaged. These are perfectly homemade donuts. They're fantastic. So to get you into the mindset of what kind of thing people think of Duchess Bakery, we actually just ripped a review from our website. We want to read this review to you just so you can get the idea of what people think about this store. All right, so it's from a screen name, Bama Brent. It was a positive feedback. It states, melting. OMG, these melt in your mouth. Lighter than air pastries are, and I all caps, bomb. Krispy Kreme never survive here against these warm, delicious morsels. Cool peeps working there. Great selection of sugary deliciousness. Suppose I will be back there tomorrow for a bag to go. Make the drive to Nashville easier. So I don't know who this person was, but apparently they were so excited about donuts they forgot what grammar was. So that'll be the best.
Well, that's a great review and pretty accurate. So go and check out Duchess Bakery. They are open 7 to 4 weekly, and they are closed Sunday and Monday. But don't forget what you said, it's $7 for a bag of a dozen. So
absolutely.
Yeah,
so grab some coffee, grab
out.
some donuts, take them to your office, and watch you become the most popular person there. Because
Yes,
it will happen.
it really will buy you
And
friends.
again, if you're out of town, definitely check them out. They are located pretty close to us, so definitely go out there and check them out. There's a lot of great businesses to look at. Alrighty, so now, as I point out every day, I'm going to talk about what is now my second favorite part of the show. It has been dethroned. And we are going to talk about the weather, and I love talking about the weather. And again, this is brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet, so make the switch to Mitch. All right, it looks like the average high for today is going to be 85 with the average low at 63. Record high was set in 1927 at 103 with a record low set in 1937 at 48. Sunset tonight is going to be at 6:52 with sunrise tomorrow at 6:30 a.m. And again, we were looking at a absolutely clear radar. I don't even see the slightest all of anything, so we are good today. We have a 0% chance of rain with a high of 81, and tonight we're looking at a low of 56, and again, a 0% chance of rain. Tomorrow, though, 20% chance of rain. We do have a high of 81, but again, small shower chance there. We're looking at mid to lower 80s throughout most of the week for the high, and again the very low 60s for the lows at night. So again, cooler weather. It's not as bad as that like 50 something we had the other day, and that almost 41. But we are definitely glad to be hitting that cold weather. I'm accepting it now. I'm just going to embrace it so I can start wearing sweaters again.
And then as soon as it starts to get actually cold, you're going to start whining.
Oh,
again.
absolutely. Oh, I'm going to claim it right now. The moment it starts getting to where like I think it's cold outside, I'm moving. Going to Florida. I'm
well,
a
at
90-year-old.
least we have a beautiful day to look forward to today.
Absolutely.
You know, that's great. So.
And again, that's even better weather. You have no excuse now to not go out and see the wonderful performer we had on the show today.
Exactly.
In fact, you have no excuse to not do it every day. You should go out there every night and see something. That's impossible, but you know what I mean. So if you'll join us again in just a moment, we will definitely be right back. So don't go away.
Have you been online to see our brand new website? Go to mycullmantv.com. There you can find links to see a live stream, notes from today's shows. You can meet our sponsors and even meet us here at the station. But don't forget about that Meet the Sponsors link. There you can see advertisements from the sponsors that help keep us on the air. You can also click on the links to go to these sponsors' web pages. My Cullman Television. Let's discover Cullman together.
I'm Pat Moody with the Mortgage Center. Over the past 16 years, we've helped thousands of Cullman County residents with their mortgage needs. During these challenging times, we still stand ready to help the people of Cullman County with their mortgage needs. With rates at record lows, there is no better time to buy or refinance your existing mortgage. Let's work together in these difficult times to make it better. The Mortgage Center.
And now, we had been called up for the first time. The real deal. Wildfires were getting dangerously close to homes. At that moment, I got my first taste of just how important the Guard is to my community.
See how the Guard can be an important part of your life at NationalGuard.com.
Fire, accident, storm. They all happen in Cullman County, and for 3 generations, Night Free Insurance has been there for you. Continuing today with Elliott and Westcott Free, customizing your life, home, auto, and business insurance with companies like Auto Owners, State Auto, and Southern Guarantee. Call Westcott, Elliott, Judy, Tina, Angie, or Nelda. Night Free Insurance, where people are the difference.
And we are back with our community billboard, sponsored by Pepsi. Don't miss out on Ben South's One-Liner Diner on the Southern Humor Highway, happening at the Red Door Cafe in Cullman on Saturdays. Call 256-734-0599 for more information.
And the candlelight walking tours are October 5th and October 6th of this year. These are guided tours through downtown Cullman, and they begin at the Cullman County Museum and the Fest Hall Marketplace. For more information, visit CullmanOctoberfest.com.
And don't miss out on Catherine Morgan's savings. She has discounts up to 40%, so give her a call at Catherine Morgan State Farm, 256-734-4640.
And the rummage sale is October 23rd and 24th at the Cullman County Fairgrounds, and this is brought to you by the Cullman's Pilots Club. And again, this is going to be a great sale, so if you've never been to one, this is the opportunity to go and find some awesome things.
And the Alabama Gourd Festival is going to be October 17th and 18th at the Cullman Civic Center. Admission is $3 and kids 12 and under are free. Go to alabamagourdsociety.org for more information.
And if you have a community billboard or would just like to reach us, you can contact us at our webpage, mycullmantv.com, email us at mycullmantv@gmail.com, or phone us at 256-734-7399. And remember, again, to like us on Facebook at My Cullman Television.
And again, we are sponsored by Pepsi. And wishing you a happy birthday today, Erica Gibbons. Don't forget, we're going to do that weekly drawing on Friday where our weekly winner will receive an ice cream cake from Dairy Queen. So get online and send us your birthdays and your anniversaries. Again, our anniversary winner on Friday will receive a $15 gift certificate from the Candle Garden.
And again, if you did not know, we have Mad Dog Mike is our sponsor of the day today. So again, he is featuring the $15.99 family barbecue pack, the pound of meat, and the 216 outside. So definitely go check him out if you've never done. And again, like us on Facebook because we love to hear from you. Now, I've sat down and I've talked with you guys very personally about how we would love to see you on Facebook. And I'm not kidding. We need to have you guys on there. You get to learn about events like they're doing today. And we can't communicate that with you unless you join us on Facebook.
Yeah, and speaking of upcoming events, this weekend, if you have not ever been out to it before, this Saturday is going to be Cluck and Brew. So that's going to be a lot of fun. City Parks and Rec puts that on, and I believe it's from 3 until 10, so it'll be a night festival. They'll have like this little wing-off area, so it's a lot of fun. And then, of course, we have the fair coming up, as well as Oktoberfest.
That's
so
26th through the 3rd.
I think so, yeah. We'll have to check on that. But lots of fun stuff coming up. We actually have the Alabama Gourd Festival coming up, the Mud Creek Arts and Crafts Festival. We always have a ton of festivals.
No, September through December is packed with stuff.
Yes, and I have got to mention this too. Today is United Way's Day of Caring. So check them out on Facebook. United Way is one of our agencies here in town that help fund several different other nonprofits in the area. So they are doing their Day of Caring today, and it's an incredible opportunity where the members of United Way and those who would like to donate their time can give back. So we love seeing things like that happening in the community. So if you ever wanted to be involved in something like that, give United Way a call, and you can become one of their volunteers.
Absolutely. Again, we cannot encourage you enough to see things like that. We're super ready. And not even excitement anymore. I'm just anticipating the crap out of it. We are ready for Cluck and Brew because it's the first year that I'll actually be able to participate in half the stuff there. I'm super excited for tonight. We've actually got a lot of big plans for this weekend.
Yes.
In terms of us. We've got a lot of plans between the studio and the people that we meet. So again, let us know what you guys are doing. What do you guys planned out Friday? Map out a schedule, and we'll try to see if we can hook up with you at some point and cross paths. Maybe share a wing or two. That'd be fun.
And tomorrow we've got some pretty awesome guests. We have Deb Lasley from Deb's Bookstore and Sharon Schuler-Krupp. She's a local author and writer, so she actually wrote the book called Jokers and Dandies. So it'll be nice to have, Deb, who's a huge, book lover, book nerd,
Literary
bookworm.
buff.
Yeah, with Sharon, who's going to be an author. Or she is an author. So
she is an author. Yes.
Yes.
She's
excited.
written more than we have.
Yes, she sure has.
I don't know. I'm excited, and I know you're excited. We are collectively excited because there's a lot of cool things going on, and we've got a lot of people coming on the show within the next couple of weeks that are going to be very exciting. I'm hoping today was just the first of many great performers that will be on the show.
Yes.
We've had great performers on the show in the past. I'm excited. It's a good time. It's a good time to be joining us. It's a good time to be in the community because after summer settles down, Cullman really amps their game up in terms of letting people do things around here. So we're ready for it. We're ready to get out there and rub shoulders with the best of them.
Yes. Well, thank you for joining us today, and we'll see you in the morning.
Absolutely. And again, I'm Jacob Murphy.
I'm Natalie Bonner.
And again, we hope you have a wonderful Tuesday, and we'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day.
How many of you been to the tiki room? Okay, yes. And you survived. Now, she didn't last very long in the tiki room. She's not animatronic.
Come on, where are my 80s people at?
We have some 80s people.
We might have a few in their 80s.
Hey! No. I think she might be right. We have a very diverse crowd. We have some that are younger, some that are older, but mostly in the middle.
That's funny, because you're mostly in the middle, too. Look at that. It's all right. Thank you so much. Good to have you. Good Lord. What is this, bingo?
Come on, it's live on stage.
Well, at my age, I hope I am.
The greatest city in the world. It's The Late Show with David Letterman. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Kevin Johnson with Clyde and Matilda.
You ever seen one of the old Godzilla movies where the words don't match their mouth? We want to show you what it would look like to see one in person without any camera tricks. Then we'll say goodbye.
And don't try this at home.
What?
Try to date us home. He don't care. It's all good.
We call it Godzilla Theater.
Check it out.
Did you hear? There's a dinosaur on the loose right here in New York City. How does that make you feel? Are you scared? Come on, talk to me.
I'm not scared. I'd laugh in the face of danger.
I'm scared. I don't even like King Kong.
It's a lady. Stick close to us. You do all right. Lay low and keep quiet, all right? Now, come on. Look, it's Godzilla. We gotta get out of here right now.
Here, Leeser.
I'm not kidding. Let's get out of here right now.
No.
All right. Thank you very much. Thanks for letting us play.